Hi guys, ArchieLuxury here on the Paul Pluta channel. I'm doing paid review 23QA37. Quick wristwatch check. I'm wearing a Rolex Explorer 2 42mm. Let's jump straight in. Hi Arch, my name is Drew and I'm currently living in the United States. I was supposed to meet you when you came to New York on tour, but something came up and unfortunately I couldn't make it. I was looking forward to meeting you in person and I hope one day you make it back to the States. I'm truly sorry to hear about your collection and what happened to your studio, and I hope that doesn't deter you from another US tour in the future. I wanted to show my support through a paid review, PayPal sent. I've always been into watches and started my watch collection journey after graduating college roughly 15 years ago, and started off with fashion shitters and then moved on to entry-level automatic shitters that I once thought were pure class. I've gained a lot of knowledge over the years from the Pontiff and have managed to sell off a lot of these watches and want to dial in my collection. My current collection consists of 3 pieces, which is my sweet spot since I work from home and don't need to wear a watch every day. My collection is as follows. Number 1, Seiko SKX007, which is my first automatic piece. This is my beater that I wear in rough neighborhoods as well as at the pool or beach, where I don't care about banging it up or getting sand on it. Although the watch is extremely entry level, I plan to keep it for sentimental reasons and the fact that it's been discontinued. Number 2 is a Seiko Samurai Save the Ocean Special Edition. Before this turns into an Archie Explodes, I want you to know I've actively been trying to sell this watch, and I want to ask your forgiveness for my previous sins. I had originally fell in love with the blue dial that shines beautifully in the sun, but this piece is leaving, which will make room for a watch I want your opinion on in this review. And number 3, finally, I have a brand new Rolex Submariner 41 purchased at retail from an AD. This was my Grail watch and I'm super happy to be able to own it. This watch is nearly perfect in every way, and I use this piece as my daily when I leave the house and hang out with friends. I will never sell this watch and I will own it for the rest of my life. I've gained a quick unboxing video of this. He's done okay. Well, I had one as well. Unfortunately, the burglars took that one, but okay. On to my question. Since I'm getting rid of the Samurai shitter, I want to replace it with a decent piece that's not a diver. I have 3 watches in mind that I've listed below with some commentary on each. Number 1, Omega Aquaterra 41 Blue. I love this blue dial and think the watch head is gorgeous. I love how I can wear this as a decent piece in situations where Rolex may rub people the wrong way, such as in meetings with my boss. I can also comfortably wear this in sketchy neighborhoods and not be worried. 150 meters of water resistance is a plus, but I'm not a fan of the bracelet on this watch, as I think it's the weakest link in this, is with its butterfly clasp and annoying large polished center links. Number 2, an Omega Speedmeister 3861 Man on the Moon Sapphire Sandwich. I love the updates to this watch and think the new bracelet is gorgeous, as well as the small updates to the dial. I also like how it's not a Rolex and I don't have to worry about rubbing people the wrong way again and being in sketchy situations. The new Meta certified a magnetic master coaxial movement is a plus, and I would get an icon, a chronograph function, and piece of history. I also love the display case back. Oh, he wants the 3861 Man on the Moon Sapphire Sandwich. A downside of this watch is the poor water resistance, and that all 3 of my watches would have a black dial, which may get boring over time with a lack of color diversity. And finally, number 3 is a Rolex OP41 in blue. Love a blue dial, and that this watch is a Rolex. It would also never lose value in the event I needed a rainy day fund. The bracelet is brushed, so I won't have to worry about poly center links. Also, adding Rolex to the collection will cause the same issues as the sub, but not wanting to wear it in certain situations, forcing me to wear the SKX. But then again, it might not be as easily recognized as the sub would be. Which one would you choose out of these three, and why? Should I just say forget it and enjoy a two-piece with the SKX and sub, or should I add a third decent piece to the collection? Cheers, Drew! Thank you, Drew, for your fantastic letter and interesting three-piece collection. So what do I think? What do I think? What do I think? What do I think? You know what, Drew? I love the story. I love the progression. The Seiko SKX 007, it's a beta, first watch in. That's okay. I understand. That's okay. Then you've got the Rolex Submariner 41 date. Oh, man, that is a superb watch. Very sad. I've actually got a bluesy. I did actually, after this burglary, I did get a two-tone bluesy. But you know what? I did enjoy the Steel Submariner. I must admit, I did really enjoy that watch. So let's have a look now and see what we're thinking. So for starters, what can I say there? Well, you know what? I really do think if it was me, with your collections there, I was going to say, you know, maybe keep the diving theme going, but no, I'd definitely get the Omega Speedmaster. Man on the Moon. Why would I get it? Because you've got a Rolex 41, that's just quintessential icon. I would add the Moon watch. I definitely would do that. Definitely do that. It's iconic, it's manual wind, it's a chronograph. Then you've got a chronograph, then you've got a diver, and you know what I would do down the track, I would possibly get rid of the SKX and add a Tudor Diet Pepsi. That would be my beta, the Diet Pepsi. Now, I gotta say, in all honesty there, three-piece collection, I love the yin and the yang. Some of the happiest times for me when I was collecting watches, three-piece. I had a Patek 5107, I had a Datejust 16234, and I had an Explorer 1 36mm. And I just love the yin and the yang of those three pieces. I think for you, I would definitely get the Omega Speedmaster. One, it's going to be a bit cheaper. Rolexes are difficult to get. And the Oyster Perpetual, it's a great watch, but I think the Speedy is great. The Aquaterra, I think if you're not 100% in love with it, I wouldn't be buying it. In a small collection, it has to really punch above its weight. I like the Aquaterra, but hey, I wouldn't pass up the chance to get a Speedmaster to get an Aquaterra. So I would definitely get the Speedy. Speedy, you got a manual. See, this is the yin and the yang. The Submariner is automatic. The Speedy's manual wind. The Submariner has a date. The Speedy doesn't. One's a diver, one's a chronograph. Now, chronographs normally aren't super water resistant anyhow. So that's that's just how it is. So I wouldn't be too deterred with that. I'd honestly, I like the three-piece collection. I think they're great. I always want to add more and more and more. When you, later on in life, you could even add a reverso, a steel reverso, and you got some great scope. Get the icons and you won't go wrong. That's what I always say. Get the icons, you can never go wrong. Buying the icons, you will never go wrong. So that's exactly what I would do. Get the icons, enjoy them, have fun, and hey, nothing wrong with that in the least. Nothing wrong with that in the least. So that's definitely what I would do. I love the Submariner's amazing watch. I think that's just pure class. Add the Speedy, collect the icons. Later on, get rid of the SKX and get a, as I said, a Tudor Diet Pepsi, the GMT. You have a GMT, a diver, and a chronograph. Three icons, three different brands. How could you go wrong with that? So That is the Pontiff's advice. Tell me what you think. Like, subscribe, tell the friends, and I will catch you up in the next one. That's exactly it, guys. I will catch you up in the next one. Remember, guys, I can't survive on Google Ads alone. I need more paid reviews to keep me full-time on YouTube. Look down in the description to how to organize a paid review. Also, Patreons also keep me on the tubes. See you later. Have a great one. Hi, guys. It's ArchieLuxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. David SW, David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW, David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW, David SW, David SW. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury on the YouTube sensation, the Paul Pluta channel. Guys, I need you to help me out, guys. I can't survive on Google Ads alone. I need you to request a paid review. $50 US. Look down in the description. $50 US. I will review your collection. I'll tell you what I think of it, and I'll give you some pointers. The other thing is, guys, you can sponsor me on Patreon. Patreon allows you to pay a couple bucks a month, $1, $2, $5, whatever you want, and it keeps me going on YouTube because, guys, I'm in a niche. Nobody can make money out of the views I get. The views are crap because it's a small specialized area, and I don't talk about garbage for the sake of views. Guys, sponsor me on Patreon. Look down below, and I will see you in the next one.